Okay, so I take it that was the, what do you call that anyway, I think that was the third Piper we've just seen apparently. Actually, I think that's the fourth one we've just seen apparently. As you can see here, this time that was Piper PA-28-161, that was, and that was the Cherokee, whatever it's called, Warrior. So as you can see, the rate is G-BTGY, that is. So yeah, so that's the fourth Piper we've just seen apparently. That's the fourth Piper plane we've just seen apparently. Let's have a look where it's come from. So as you can see, this is where it took off from. Took off at 2:51 PM. As you can see, it took off at 2:51 PM. As you can see, the takeoff is based as it's come from Cabadus, Captain Abbas Airfield. So yes, it took off at Cabadus Airfield. So yeah, as you can see, this is where it took off from. Took off at Captain Abbas Airfield. So yeah, that's the time I took off apparently. But as you can see here, look, this is where it's just worked around from anyway, as it took off from by Somerset and then it worked around all the way to Devon. As you can see, then worked around and it came into Cornwall as it's now. So as you can see from here, look, it's just flown about 13,000 feet, but wherever you can see now is at 32,000 feet. But just unfortunately, guys, just you hear the noise in the background, it's just my dad doing gardening, obviously. Sorry about the noise, guys, because my dad is just doing gardening. It's just using the lawnmower, so that's why. Just because the noise is a bit too much, that's what it is. And I know. Let me say itself. There we go. And as you can see for this one is operated by Stapleford Flying Club. That's what this one's operated from. Obviously, because this one is operated by Stapleford Flying Club. You can see it's coming. Well, it doesn't say it's coming from Exeter, but that's just come from Cabadus Airfield. But it doesn't say it's coming from Exeter. But obviously, I think it would have took off from Exeter, but obviously not. But that's coming from Cabadus Airfield. It's not available. But it's saying it's coming from Exeter, but it's not anyway. It seems to be on the wrong tracking route. So yeah, that's the fourth Piper plane we've just seen apparently. That was Piper PA-28-161 I've just seen. But sorry about the noise level, guys, because my dad is literally doing gardening, and that's why that noise I really absolutely hate. Literally, this is why I can't stand the noise when he's actually doing gardening. I just can't even stand the noise that much anyway. Honestly, that noise I can't stand off anyway. I can't stand when anyone's like doing gardening, you know, when they're like cutting the grass and all that. God, I think this is what really puts me off. To be fair, this is what puts me off. That if anyone was doing if everyone was cutting grass, if the lawnmower was too loud, then I would have really got away from that anyway. But to be fair, I would have really got away from that aircraft anyway, because I did hear it coming. But I think it's because my dad didn't actually hear it properly though. That's you or me. It's because of it, her ears it's gone deaf. So that's why. So that's why I just heard that one coming. But whereas my dad's ears is probably gone deaf anyway. So that's why. That's why the lawnmower was a bit too noisy. So that's why. But oh well. At least it does happen a lot sometimes though. But the noise does happen a lot sometimes though. When anyone's like cutting the grass and all that, it does happen a lot though. It does happen to a lot of many of places anyway. You know, if I was filming the aircraft, it does happen a lot though for me. It does happen a lot for me, which I don't exactly know why, because honestly I bloody hate the noise of it anyway. The lawnmower, I hate the bloody noise of it, because that means I wouldn't be able to hear the aircraft properly. But obviously, turns out really. But anyway, turns out it does happen a lot though. But just think about it, guys. If you like filming the aircraft and all that, if it was like too noisy, then just, you know, just get away from the noise, you know. But sorry about that, guys. It's just all I wanted to tell you. But anyway, it does happen a lot to me sometimes. But obviously, this is where I can hear the aircraft flying over. But anyway, that was the Piper PA-28-161 I've just seen. As you can see, operated by the Stapleford Flying Club. So yep, as you can see, it's probably, as you can see, it's now at 44,000 feet. Honestly, bloody hell, he is now climbing up very high, literally. Because I can tell you that now, he's literally climbing up at 47 feet. I think it looks like to me, he might be going over to Arbor City by the looks of it. He might probably be going over to St Mary's Airport by the looks of it. But it looks as if it's probably going over to St Mary's Airport by the looks of it. obviously I think this is where it might be heading off to by the looks of it. Okay, so yeah, but sorry about the noise, guys, but it does happen to most of the UK. But sorry about the noise, but at least it won't happen again. Some stage at least it won't happen again if I was filming the aircraft, but it probably won't happen again, to be fair. This is why it puts me off, stressed and angry, but that's what I was trying to explain. But anyway, but at least I could have told my dad about keep the noise down, but obviously it turns out it just, you know, it just wouldn't turn the noise level down, and you know what I mean? It's just, sometimes it just really pisses me off. But anyway, okay, so yeah, sorry about that, guys. Sorry if you guys have to hear all this, but sorry about that. But it does happen a lot, though, to be fair. Okay, so yep, so that was part PA-28-161 I've just seen. So yep, thanks for watching. Bye bye.